What's up guys, Tommy Muchler here, your lazy agent, and today I want to show you 5 different ways I use ChatGPT every single day to automate my real estate business and how you can too. The first way I use ChatGPT to automate my business is literally just treat it like a personal assistant. I know it sounds crazy. I know there's like a million videos out there showing people how to like come up with 10 YouTube video ideas with using ChatGPT. Like that's dumb. Like don't actually use it that way. You could see on the left side, like I use it for everything. Like I'm even asking it for like, what is my like Wiku wiring fees? Like I just ask ChatGPT literally anything. I know it sounds crazy. Like I literally just use it as Google and it does stuff for me. Here's a really good example on a way to use ChatGPT, and that is just ask it like, hey, can you give me an update on the Bellingham housing market? And before, ChatGPT wasn't connected to the internet, so it's not going to be able to get you accurate, up-to-date, relevant information. However, as a realtor right now, ChatGPT is able to give me updating housing market data about the Bellingham housing market, and I can really dive deep and get more information. Now, of course, I can go to the MLS and I can just look at the stats there. But the cool thing about ChatGPT is if I wanted to, I could literally just turn this into a newsletter. So cool. Can you turn this into a newsletter for me? Now, I know a lot of this stuff seems really basic, but I think there's so much hype around all the cool AI tools out there that people forget that you can use ChatGPT for so many just simple tasks throughout the day. Treating ChatGPT like Google has been a game changer in my own personal business and just speeding things up. You know, I'm able to get a lot more done. I don't have to go looking for data, but I can also use it for so much more. Like for example, let's say I'm refreshing my listing presentation and want to have some updated statistics. I could ask it things like, how much more does a 3D tour sell a house for? And as you can see, it actually gave me accurate statistics and it even cited its source. So we could see it's from Matterport. So we actually go to this website and make sure Matterport is being honest, but it looks like we could sell our houses to 9% more and close 31% faster than those without. So that's really valuable data. So just using ChatGPT as an assistant to answer any of your questions, just help you with projects is a really, really powerful tool. The second way I use ChatGPT to automate my business is to use Zapier to auto convert all my YouTube videos into blog posts. And the way I did that is I created an automation using Zapier, which is a free tool that anyone can use. It's relatively easy to use. You need to have a little bit of tech experience, but it's really, really cool because I created this automation here where every time I post a video on my YouTube channel, then once a video is posted, we then send it to ChatGPT, and then ChatGPT is going to convert that video into a blog post. Now, it's not just going to pump out plain text. We actually had to spend a little bit of work customizing this prompt. If you want, you could stop the video and you could copy my prompt here if you want. Basically, what it does is it takes our video, converts it into a blog post. I then send it to a text formatter by Zapier to convert it from Markdown to HTML. Basically, this is just like the raw code to make the blog post really pop. I then upload that blog post to my WordPress website where it pops out these articles about whatever YouTube video I made it. And you see it even formats it correctly and even adds links to it along with the video where they can watch it on the blog. And for anyone else that's wondering, I then take that blog post that it made and I convert it into a social media post and post it on all my social medias, which is really, really powerful. The third way I automate my real estate business with ChatGPT is automated newsletters. Now, again, newsletters are a really powerful way to stay in touch with your clients, to give them up-to-date information about the housing market and just close more deals. I've closed 3 deals last year directly from my newsletter. I know not a ton, but for just having like 1,000, maybe a couple thousand people total in my database, I'm just sending an email, an AI email, by the way. Like I've been testing this out for almost a year now, and getting 3 deals passively from just an automated AI newsletter, while not the most game-changing thing in the world, is pretty incredible. And while AI automated newsletter is not going to be better than a human written newsletter, it does save me a ton of time, and it still got me 3 deals completely automatically. So really, really powerful stuff here. So to create our automated AI newsletters, what you're going to want to do is go back into Zapier, and you're going to want to create a new Zap for an RSS feed. Now, I basically got an RSS feed from Redfin. So I'm using Redfin's data. You can use anyone's data you want. I know Redfin posts a weekly blog blog post about the housing market, and I just take that RSS feed and I paste it into here into Zapier, which is what starts our automation, which is perfect because I do a weekly newsletter. So the fact that they post a weekly blog post really helps me out. Now, what I do is I trigger this automation and I, of course, send it to ChatGPT. ChatGPT is going to take our blog post from Redfin and it is going to convert that blog post into a newsletter for us. Additionally, we also have a second ChatGPT prompt, which will turn that newsletter into a high converting subject line. So we get a high open rate. We then post our ChatGPT newsletter and subject line into our RSS feed. So we post it back into our RSS feed. We then take our RSS feed link, copy it, and you're going to want to paste that RSS link into your favorite email newsletter software. It could be MailChimp, it could be MailerCheck. I personally like to use the Lazy Agent CRM because it has a newsletter campaign tool built in for free at no additional cost. So instead of paying an extra $50 a month or $80 a month for MailChimp, I just let the Lazy Agent CRM do it for me. All we got to do is go to our templates, click new to either search for a new newsletter template to use, like this one. Although I'm going to go ahead and use one that I already built, which is this guy right here. Now I'm going to go ahead and delete this text block right here and along with this image. And that is because I want to add our RSS code. So we have our RSS header and our RSS items. I'm going to delete the read more and this guy right here. And then if I want to test out our email to make sure the content comes in good, I just paste on our link right here. Hit send test, and we have our email set to go. Now I'll just schedule this to go out once a week with our email scheduler, but that is how we get ChatGPT powered AI newsletters. Really powerful stuff. The fourth way I use ChatGPT to automate my real estate business is with custom ChatGPTs. Now, for those of you that did not know, of course, you have ChatGPT that you can just use as a helpful assistant, which I use every single day. Really powerful stuff, guys. But the next way we can do it is we can actually build custom ChatGPTs inside of ChatGPT. Now, this is a premium feature, so you got to be subscribed to their pro plan, which is like $20 a month, but you can build custom ChatGPTs and you can even look up and search for other ChatGPTs that people have built. For example, my friend built this thumbnail designer ChatGPT so I can use it to make real estate thumbnails. I need a thumbnail for a YouTube video on 10 ways to pay your mortgage off fast. We'll let it think, and bada boom, bada bing, here's our thumbnail. Now this could be done a little bit better. So let's do this a little bit. Let's make some changes. Add a red circle crossing out the debt. It'll think again and give us an updated version. And as you see, we now have our revised thumbnail. But like I said, you can make a custom ChatGPT for anything. So right now I'm building a real estate follow-up campaign generator using ChatGPT. So I've come in here and I started programming it. So I started telling it what I wanted to do. And then on the right side here, I started testing it out. And you can see all of our tests and making sure it works the way I want. And this is really cool. If you're thinking like, well, I could just use ChatGPT the normal way. Yes, you can, but this allows you to really fine tune ChatGPT to do whatever you want it to do. For example, when I first asked it to build this version of itself and I started testing it out, it just gave me a bunch of really bad follow-up campaigns. Like these are really bad, like not good at all. They were awful. And so I came in here and I started fine-tuning it. I started really adjusting the directions on it and it slowly got better and better. So instead of coming in here and having to like fine-tune it every single time, I could just tune it one time, spend 10 minutes, and then use it again and again. I use a lot of follow-up campaigns. Obviously, the Lazy Agent is a big believer in follow-up. If you've ever been following my stuff for a while, you know I do a lot of stuff with follow-up and CRMs and all that sorts of stuff. So having a tool that creates these campaigns automatically for me is really powerful, because I can come in here now that I built this follow-up campaign, this tool, this version of ChatGPT. I could have it do things like say, hey, I'm doing a live buyer negotiation workshop for home shoppers, for home buyers. Can you help me create a follow-up campaign for those who have been invited. The event is Saturday at 11 a.m. Now it's going to think for a second and it's going to create this custom campaign for me based off of this prompt that I've already created. So it's going to follow my rules and it's going to build this campaign exactly how I want it to. It's going to create multiple email and text message sequences to send out to our prospects. And while this campaign in particular is still going to need some fine tuning, this AI is getting 10 times better. This AI is getting better and better and is learning as I correct it, fix it, and optimize it. The fifth way that I use ChatGPT inside of my real estate business is inside of the Lazy Agent CRM. Now, the Lazy Agent CRM is super cool. For those of you that don't know, it's in beta program, so it's not even out yet, although we are letting some people beta test it. So if you're interested, you can check it out below. But the way we use ChatGPT inside the Lazy Agent CRM is similar to Zapier, where you can access and use ChatGPT inside of Zapier. ChatGPT is built into all of our automations and workflows inside of the CRM. So for example, if I were to create a follow-up campaign, I could create actions and steps that use ChatGPT. So we have it built into here automatically. So you can tell it to do whatever you want and it will do it. For example, here's a more advanced automation I built using ChatGPT, which I like to call our lead monitoring bot. So as you see, we have this really complicated automation right here. Don't worry about this. We're not going to dive into this. You don't need to copy this. This is actually included for free for anyone that uses the Lazy Agent CRM. But the way this AI works is I built a ChatGPT bot in here. So it's built into the automations, workflows automatically, and then you can customize it and change it however you want, but it monitors all conversations it's having with my leads. So I have another AI that's talking to them, or I could just talk to them myself. And what it does is it organizes our leads inside of our pipelines, meaning if the AI, or even if myself is talking to this lead right here, and this lead mentions that, like, yeah, I'm looking to buy a house here in the next week or two. Can you show me some places? The AI is going to be able to monitor that conversation and move them to the hot pipeline stage. Additionally, if the lead were to say something along the lines of, yeah, I already bought a house, I'm not really in the market anymore, the AI is going to then be able to move them to the cold or the nurturing stage as well, again, for that long-term follow-up. So using AI inside of the CRM, and again, this is just one of hundreds of automations that I use inside of my own CRM that I use every single day to automate my real estate business, but this is just one of many ways to organize your leads and use ChatGPT to help you save a ton of time and not waste time organizing your leads manually, because I don't know about you, I'd rather have AI organize and follow with my leads for me automatically. Now, here's the deal. Like I said, the Lazy Agent CRM is still in beta, so it's not quite open to everyone. However, we are accepting beta applications right now, at least at the time of recording this video. So if you are interested in trying out the Lazy Agent CRM, take advantage of ChatGPT, which is built in, take advantage of our AI booking bot, the newsletter tool, and all the other features and tools inside the Lazy Agent CRM, which is really designed to automate your real estate business. So hopefully you never have to log in ever again. I know, kind of counterintuitive. You'd think I would want you to log in and use the CRM, but the goal is to get it fully automated so you don't have to log in and it just works your leads for you automatically. So if you want to try that out, it is still in beta. We do have a link in the description that you can apply and learn more. Otherwise, you can watch this video here to learn more about the Lazy Agent CRM. With that said, my name is Tommy Muchler, your Lazy Agent, and I will see you in the next one.